All right, we're going to start with downloading the Canvas shells. So once you've logged into NCA Cloud, you're going to click on the red Canvas link. This is going to take you to your dashboard, which is going to have all the courses that you're currently in, or published or unpublished. One trick that you can use is if you go to courses and you go down to all courses, and you put stars beside the courses that you want to make visible, it'll kind of tidy up your dashboard. So that's one thing that you can do. So go ahead and look at your courses, because you're going to need to pick which course you're going to put the shell into. So if yours is like mine, you're going to have under unpublished a language, a math, science, social studies, and a homeroom. So I'm going to put the shell in my homeroom class. So we're now ready to go to the Commons. When you click on Commons, the entire top row should be featured templates from Guilford County Schools. We're going to be looking at the elementary school non-departmentalized. So you can click on that once you get there. This is just a preview of what it's going to look like, but you can then hit import, and you're going to choose the class in which you want to import this module. So I'm going to hit import. It might take a second before it shows up in my course, but after you've hit import, you're going to be able to go back to your dashboard and go to your course. And the next video is going to talk about how we're going to view the shell. So now we're going to find our shell, and we're going to navigate around it and just have a look at it. So you're going to find the class that you downloaded your shell to on the dashboard, and you're just going to open it up. What you're going to notice is that they've already set up a home page for you. And this is the home page the students will see every day when they enter your classroom. A good idea, in order for you to see kind of what the shell is much more involved than just your home page. So I suggest looking under modules. And when you get to modules, you'll see that they have link connected and imported the entire year's worth of calendar templates. So this first module, this general components, these are the things linked to your homeroom, the front page. And that's the stuff that we'll spend some time editing and customizing. But anything that you manipulate or change essentially could be connected to something many, many times and much farther down the road. So when it does come to personalizing and customizing your home page, just know that a lot of the things that you may or may not be changing could be linked to other things that you'll be using later on. So now this is our home page, and this is what we're going to be working on. We're going to be adding a specials button so that all homeroom classes can access specials through one button click. And then we'll talk about customization after that. So I'm going to show you how to save the image that I've sent you in by email, just in case you're not sure where it's going to go. So when you get this email from me, you're going to hover over that image that comes with it. You're going to see the arrow to download it, or preview download, save to OneDrive, Guilford County. That would actually be easiest. I'll show you both ways in case you're not logged into OneDrive. But you just hit download and you open that image. You're going to click on these three dots and save as. And you're just going to pick where you want to save it. If you want to save it on the desktop, specials button. You're going to save it, and you're just going to want to make sure however you're saving it as a PNG or a JPEG as an image. So now it's on your computer and you're ready to go to the next steps. So all Pearce homeroom classes are going to make a minor adjustment to the templates, and it was approved by the district to add a specials button for elementary based on parent input and ease of use. Adding a specials button to everybody's homeroom will allow students much less clicking and easier navigation. So this is the trickiest part, but you can totally do it. Ask for help, rewatch the videos, look at the Google Slides, and you'll be able to do this easily. So essentially what we're going to do is there's some blank space right here underneath these 4 navigation buttons, and we're going to add a specials button in there. So we're going into the edit screen. Once you're there, obviously this is very hard to maneuver through. So if you pull down on those waffle buttons over on the side, you'll be able to get a little bit more room. So what you'll notice is there's a blank box underneath those 4 buttons. What you're going to do is click your cursor in there, and you want this centered. So it looks to me like it's pretty centered, but I can always just go up here to alignment and double check by clicking on the center. I see that I'm in the center. So I want to add an image that's going to become a button. So I'm going to use, they call this the content rich navigator, the editor. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this image. It looks like a mountain with a sun. And I'm going to upload an image from my computer. This is the email I sent you with a picture in it, and I told you to save it to your computer. So wherever you saved it, go ahead and find it. I saved it to my desktop, and I named it Specials Button. So we're going to open that, and we're going to hit Submit. And now the specials is located in my course. So I want to make sure I go all the way down to the bottom, and I hit Save. And you now have a button. All right, so now that we have our homeroom looking like this, specials is an image. It's not a link yet. We need to link this to a page that will take your students to their specials class. Now, we've already made this for you. So what you're going to need to do now is you're going to go back to the Commons. And this time you're going to search, and you're going to search for Pearce Specials. When you search this, you're going to have lots of different grade levels. You're going to pick the one that fits for you. So I'm going to show you with 3rd grade. You're going to import it to the class that you have set up your shell. And again, remember, it might take a few minutes for it to get there. But in essence, what you're getting is a page that has a button for each one of the specials that will be linked to their homeroom page for your students to access with your grade level. So let's go see if we can get that yet. So you're going to go back to your course that you're using and setting up. So now we have the specials, and we need to link it to something. So we're going to go to Edit. Going to pull that waffle down. Okay. I think that's coming up because something is... Oh, I found writing issues. I got an overall score of 89. I'm not exactly sure what just happened. All right, so we are going to click on specials, and in order for you to link something, you always need to check and make sure you have these 4 blue squares in the corners. So now this image is ready to become a link. You're going to use your editor taskbar at the top. We're going to be linking it. I think of that like the chain link fence. And we're going to be linking it to a page in this course because we imported a page from the Commons. So you're going to hit course links, and it's a page. And you'll remember it was called Pearce Specials, 3rd grade. I see that it's unpublished, so I'm just going to publish that now. And I clicked on it. So when I hover over it, you see that it says Pearce Specials, 3rd grade. So I know that it worked. So I'm going to go down and hit save again. So now I should be able to hover over specials and click that, and it should take me to a specials page. The only difference that you might notice is that yours says a different grade level. And so it does say to remind the students that once they're done with their special, they can go back to your homeroom by clicking on the dashboard button. So as an example, this is Ms. McLamb's media page. So they go, they do their assignment, whatever they need to for the day. When they click home, it's going to take them to the home of Ms. McLamb's page. So all they need to go do is go to dashboard and go back to your homeroom. And so that's how we're going to be able to monitor all of specials from the homeroom.